Good morning, Mr. Vining.
Hi, I'm here with my client. We're ready to proceed whenever the court is.
Okay, um, you're the only one that's checked in yet, so we're still waiting on Mr. Knappman.
That's it.
Well, Judge is here, but
Oh, sure.
we're just waiting on Mr. Knappman for this, okay?
Oh, okay. Thanks so much.
So I'm going to put you back in the waiting room till we get a check-in from him, and then
Sounds
I'll bring you back in.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome, sir. Morning, gentlemen, judges. Well, he's on the bench now.
Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, gentlemen, can I have your appearances, please?
Your Honor, my name is Guy Vining. I represent Tracy Zabik.
John Knappman on behalf of the plaintiff, William Zabik.
All right, and this is case number 204075 LT. Gentlemen, I believe today is a motion for a writ of eviction issuance of, I believe.
That's correct, Judge.
Yes.
All right. I'm
Your
ready
Honor-
for the argument.
Your Honor, from the defendant's end, we would want the court to know that I helped Ms. Zabik prepare the COVID notice that is used in these circumstances as promulgated by the Centers for Disease Control. And that was filed probably 2 weeks ago. The reason we did that is we understand that due to the orders of the Centers for Disease Control, that there is an order that evictions are stayed until March 31 of this year. And so our position is that Ms. Zabik is still looking for a new home. We would want the court to know that she's probably 80% moved. And she's put a lot of her stuff into storage lockers. However, in the meantime, we have a situation where there just isn't available rentals for her to move to. We have submitted 2 exhibits. I hope Your Honor has received them. They were submitted this past Friday. The first one is a letter of mortgage approval. She's been approved for a small mortgage to purchase a small home in Wayne County. The second one is a statement by Mr. Thomas Mator. He is the seller of that home, and he indicates in the letter that he has an agreement, not yet reduced to writing, but he has an agreement with Ms. Zabik, as he was lifelong friends with the decedent Stacy's husband, Bradford, to sell this small home to Ms. Zabik. The problem that he has, and then the problem that Stacy has, is there's an existing occupant in the home, and as a consequence, he has brought an eviction action, apparently in the Monroe County District Court, because that's where the home is located. And so he's doing everything he can to retain possession of the property so that Ms. Zabik is able then to close on her mortgage and buy the house. So it's a situation where Ms. Zabik is doing it. She's pedaling as fast as she can, and she's doing everything that she can to comply with the court's earlier order. But we would ask the court to enforce the CDC regulation of no evictions until March 31st, and allow her at least that period of time to continue the moving process. We would also note, or maybe this argument is better saved for the argument on the injunction, but there has been some interference with her moving, and I can discuss that later.
All right, Mr. Natman, response as to, oh, first of all, Mr. Vining, I did get the exhibits that came in last week from PNC and Mr. Mader. And Mr. Natman, anything as to the CDC?
Yeah,
Finally.
Judge, the CARES Act actually only applies in situations where somebody's being evicted for failure to pay rent. That does not apply here. And it contemplates the financial hardships caused in rental situations. And obviously that's widespread. Your Honor sees that probably on a regular basis in your courthouse.
We do.
Has to implement it. But if you even look on the instructions to the form, it talks about that and says it doesn't apply to anything else that causes for eviction. And certainly this is one where we're talking about an expiration of the lease.
Right.
So it doesn't apply, period. Your Honor originally had ordered an eviction by January 31st. You had given her plenty of extra time to find another place. If you'll recall, December 22nd, she had said, well, I need time to move out. And Your Honor said, okay, well, you know, it's statutory 10 days, but you need extra time. I'll give you to January 31st. And I had said that I wanted the 10 days. You gave her till January 31st. And now here she is on March 8th. She had originally asked for March 1st and says, well, I'm pre-approved for a mortgage. I mean, you know, my 21-year-old son could probably pick up the phone and call, you know, Rocket Mortgage and enter and get pre-approved for a $200,000 mortgage. And all he'd need to do is show that he actually has a job, which he doesn't, and that he could get a mortgage and get approved and actually be able to close. I mean, getting pre-approved is a far step and months away from actually being able to close. So that literally means almost nothing. She's had plenty of time. Your Honor, this isn't a humanitarian decision. It's a statutory application. And I hate to say it, but, you know, and I'm sympathetic that she might need time, but the truth of the matter is she's had plenty of time. In the meantime, you know, if we want to start talking about equities, which is essentially their only argument because there is nothing else they can say. I mean, Mr. Zabik and his wife are 90 some odd years old and they're afraid to go out of the house. And it's not Tracy so much as the friends she brings around. They're terrorized. Mr. Zabik is not here in my office because of his health, because of his blood pressure, my understanding is, which has been impacted by this incidents, which have been caused because she's still on the property. And, you know, that's where we're at. So I'm sorry I ventured beyond the CDC thing, which you asked me to address.
No problem. Mr. Vining, anything else?
Well, Your Honor, with respect to the potential sale, I've spoken with Mr. Mador. I'm not sure if it's, I don't recollect right off whether that's contained in his to whom it may concern note, but he has indicated that Ms. Zabik is able to move in just as soon as he has occupancy, even pre-closing. And so
He did put that in his letter.
he did.
He did.
Thank you, Judge. And so here's the situation. We have a country, a world that is torn apart by this COVID crisis. And, you know, because there are so many tenants that are being evicted, they're unable to pay rent and so forth. There's just a paucity of places for Miss Zabik to go. And, so it's a situation where under all these circumstances now, she's no happier to have to stay there than her in-laws are to have her. But she really doesn't have an opportunity other than what is presented by her oral agreement with Mr. Mator. So I'm not a sophisticated landlord-tenant defense lawyer. Normally, I represent landlords, but I understand that in most district courts, and of course, Your Honor doesn't have to do what other district court judges do, but in most instances, if you file the CDC form and you indicate that there's a hardship, that usually the courts are staying evictions at least until March 31st. So I know it's another, what is it? It's another 23 days. But in light of the epidemic and in light of the problems that it's caused, we would sure appreciate an order staying any eviction action until March 31st. In the meantime, I've instructed Stacy that she tells me she's 80% moved. They have, just, a lifetime of marital property and books and records, and canned foods, and everything one can imagine. So she says most of it's out, and I've instructed her to use due dispatch to get the rest of this stuff out so that we don't have any further delay if Your Honor allows her to the end of the month.
All right. Thank you, gentlemen. First of all, as to the CDC, I agree with Mr. Knappman. My reading of the CDC order is when there's a hardship, a financial hardship as a result of COVID, and given the fact that there's no rent being paid, I don't know how COVID is causing Ms. Zabik a problem there. This was a termination of tenancy. It wasn't a non-payment of rent case. Personally, I do not think the CDC applies in this matter. Beyond that, let's talk about equities. I used my equitable powers on December 22nd when I gave her 5 weeks instead of 10 days. I'm not going to go beyond that today. The writ will issue immediately. In addition to the timing of things, I'm also concerned about the fact that at least there are allegations that this is a very volatile situation on the property. And the sooner Ms. Zabik leaves the property, the sooner those tensions can be relieved. So I will issue a writ today. I do not think I have one in the file.
You will get one today to sign, Judge. Trust me.
Yeah, Mr. Knappman, if you email one in to the clerks, I will get my signature on it, and it'll be signed today. Anything else for the record, gentlemen?
No, Judge.
Not from our end, Your Honor.
All right. Good luck.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We do have one of the parties, Judge,
Just one?
just one, and it's the one that's in pro per.
Yeah.
We don't have the,
Yeah, let me see if I can get a hold of somebody at the attorney's office.
okay.
What time was that?
That was scheduled for 8:45. Mr. Nager just checked in too, Judge. You want me to bring him in?
Which file is he on?
Asset acceptance, the one that's up at
Oh,
8:45.
yeah, bring them both in.
Okay.
Good morning, folks. Counsel, your appearance on asset acceptance versus Linda Patrick.
Morning, Your Honor. Omar Nager, P 58066. On behalf
Good
of
morning. Thank you. Good morning, Ms. Patrick.
Good morning.
And counsel, what do we have scheduled today?
I believe it's her objection to garnishment. I think it's,
Oh, that's right.
I'm not positive which kind
Yep.
of garnishment.
Yep, you're right. Ms. Patrick, if I looked at this file last week, if I remember correctly, asset acceptance garnished your state income tax return, correct?
Your Honor, I'm sorry. I'm her daughter. I'm here to help her out. No, she has not had a garnishment as of yet. She don't file taxes. She's disabled.
Okay, then what are we doing today? What are we arguing?
They sent her the notice to appear, so I had her appear. I sent a letter on her behalf that she only gets Social Security.
Yeah, and the
can
letter
barely
says,
maintain.
here's what the letter said. This letter is regarding a garnishment.
Yeah,
So you just told me she has not been garnished.
no, I don't know why she received a notice to appear.
Because you sent a letter in on your mother's behalf saying you wanted to talk about a garnishment. We
The
got
letter,
a letter that started, this letter is regarding garnishment for Linda Patrick.
yes, because she received a notice of intent to garnish.
Okay, yeah,
And
that,
it
okay.
said to reply.
All right, it's a language thing.
Yeah.
You're saying there is no garnishment. That's the garnishment.
Yes, yes.
Okay, okay, all right. So ma'am, here's the problem we've got. I'm assuming you are not an attorney?
No,
Okay, I can't let you represent your mother in a court of law.
okay,
That's practicing law without a license. So
Okay.
what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to make it simpler so we don't have to, tell your mother to go out and hire an attorney.
okay,
The garnishment that's been filed is for the state of Michigan Department of Treasury. I'm assuming the only money that the state of Michigan could possibly owe mom is a tax return because she doesn't work for the state of Michigan, correct?
right,
Okay. So unfortunately, state of Michigan tax returns are not exempt because mom's only on Social Security.
right, okay,
So if she had a tax refund coming, this garnishment would grab it.
okay. So
If she
maybe
doesn't
could
have
it
a
have
tax
been,
refund coming, it's not going to hurt her.
yeah, she does not.
Okay, so this is not going to affect her finances at all then.
Okay.
Mr.
Do you understand
Nager, anything to add?
Yeah. Is it possible that they could send us proof of the Social Security disability? Because if I get that, I'm probably just going to close it out on our end. So,
All right,
is the
ladies,
daughter-
can you do that?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
the
and
address
just-
on the notice for our address, if you can send proof of the disability. I'm
Yes.
likely I'll just, like I said, close it out. So you won't have to deal with this again.
Okay, thank you.
All right, so just
You're
so
welcome.
we're all
Thank you.
clear, I'm making a note in the file that the objections to the garnishment are invalid. The garnishment can go forward, even though there's not going to be any money on the end when it gets there.
Okay.
Ms.
Yes, sir.
Patrick, you understand that?
Yes,
All right, good
Yes,
luck,
sir.
ladies.
thank you.
Thank you.
Nice seeing
Mr.
you, Judge.
Nager, have a nice day. Nice to see you.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
You're welcome, ma'am.
Okay. Nobody's checked in on the third one, but
Thanks.
they have a few minutes. Good morning, Mr. Horan.
Good morning.
I don't have your video up.
Yeah, it looks like nobody's video
Well,
on my
I'm the
end.
only one on right now and I don't have video,
Okay,
but just letting you know, we do know that you're in the waiting room. Just hang on for just a second, okay?
no problem. Thank
I'm
you.
gonna put you back in there for a few and then I'll
Sounds
bring you
good.
back in.
Thank
Thanks. Bye. Good morning, darling. How are you today?
I'm okay. How are you?
Good, thank you. I've got Mr. Horn. I'm going to be bringing him in now.
Yep. We're actually just requesting an adjournment. So if you don't need to put it on the record, I'm just telling you.
I'm
I don't
already
know.
out here. No big deal.
Oh, okay, cool.
All right.
I'm sorry. I had the wrong ID number, or I was putting the wrong ID number in, and I'm sitting and
No worries.
Mr. Horn's coming in now.
okay, perfect.
That's when we start just doing everything starting out, telling me you want me out of the house, and then that's doing just the hair.
Good morning, Mr. Horan.
Good morning.
All right, I'm calling the case of Mid Apartments versus Markham. Your appearances, please.
Carrie Sy, P67390 on behalf of the plaintiff, Rosanna.
Danny Horn, P81774 on behalf of the defendant.
All right, and I understand you need some more time.
We do, Judge. We're trying to work out some kind of resolution, and I think we're closer now than we have been for a couple weeks. So
You want 3-4 weeks? You want longer than that? What do you need?
I do. Can you give us maybe the first week in April, because, or somewhere around that time, Judge? Because I think then we'll know where Ms. Markham is with Sarah funding and all of that good stuff.
All right, Paula, can you give me a date sometime in April?
Yes, sir. We can do it on April 6th in the morning.
Okay.
That works.
That works?
For me.
Pick a time, guys.
9 o'clock, Judge.
Mr. Horn?
I think that'll work for me, Your Honor.
Okay, 9 p.m. on April 6th.
PM, AM.
AM, what did I say?
PM.
Your Honor.
Oh, okay, no, I'm not gonna be here at 9 p.m.
No,
9
me
a.m.
either.
it is.
AM. All right, good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.